What is the crack, guys? It's your boy, the Mini off AllCast Irish Gamers, and yes, I bloody went and did it. I got to the max in stage 1 of the Duelist Cup. I can't believe it. It was unsmaking believable, especially when this was my rank up game after winning 5 games. This was the 6th game, and that's my opening hand. Are you for real? Konami, you're having a giggle. And what does my opponent have? Oh, it's only Harpy's Feather Duster, of course. And fair enough, one of those cards was a bluff, but Cop of the Grave might have helped. Against DPE, nah, it's not really going to help all that much without some form of backup. Like, there was just no way I was going to win this game, like, at all. Like, I'm playing Token Collector because I thought, you know, Adventure, Sword Soul or something, but no, DPE, they screwed me. Now, of course, I'm running a 60 card Dragon Link, which is well out of my comfort zone. You know, generally I play like a 40, maybe 45 card. The odd time I went 50, but 60 card was just out there for me. I thought I'd give it a try. Like, what else can fail? You know, like, I tried everything else. I was on rank 19 for ages. Took me so long to get to that 20, and I got there with the 60 card. Unsmaking believable. And who do I get for my next game? Flunder. Bloody marvellous, going second too. Now I have 2 interruptions. I've got the Veiler, I've got the Nib. Nib's not really going to be much use because they're going to get that barrier statue out long before Nib is any use. And of course this guy's just searching through his deck. He gets all his search cards. It's like Konami wanted me to lose these games. Well, he found the map. Fan-freaking-tastic. Always with the map. So the guy starts his normal summons, of course, you know, bang, straight in there, gets the chain blocking going, so there's not really much I could do if I had other hand traps. Gets the card back to his hand, gets the search off from his deck. I'm just going to let him keep going because I know that this is the normal summon he gets off map, so I'm thinking, nah, you know what, now is the time to Veiler. Don't let him get that level 7 monster to his hand, because then it's just going to be all sorts of crazy. He's going to get the M pen or something. I'm like, no, nip it in the bud right here. And of course he ends with the barrier statue, sets a card and passes turn. Now my hand isn't actually all that bad here, you know. I've got the Chaos Space, I've got the Fateful Adventure, but this guy's got Harpy's Feather Storm. Like, of course he had. Why wouldn't it be anything else? So now I can't use monster effects. Well, I can, they'll just be negated. I get the search off for Griffin anyway, discard the Tracer, and just go for it. You know, summon Tracer, I can at least get rid of his barrier statue, then I can use my Chaos Space, and I can just kind of go on from there. I won't be able to activate anything, but I can still get 2 bodies on the field, and, you know, hopefully go into like a link play or something. Could have went for a synchro, but it'd just be a total waste. I mean, you would literally just be wasting Chaos Ruler in this instance. So I went with Seal instead, and I thought this might be enough to get me through. Like, sure, he's got 3 cards, but if he top decks something good, I'm screwed. He didn't, and he decides to go into a link play instead. Bad move, my son, because I activated Seal straight away. Don't give him a chance to activate anything, and bounce that card immediately. Chain Griffin, that way I get the special summon of Griffin, and I also get the special summon from Heraldic Seal. I'm thinking, for pure value, I go for Dragon Maid, and I would have got an extra search, but that was enough. That was a done deal. So I'm back on a promotion chance. This is my ultimate opportunity. It's never going to get any better than this to make the max. Bit of a misplay here. I mean, I could have gone with, you know, Ghost Ogre instead. Yes, he would have got the search, but then I could have saved the Ash for something else. I went with Ash, and he had Fright Fur, he got the Polymerization, he gets the Edge Imp, and I'm like, oh, okay, this might not be looking too good for me now. But he doesn't have many other options. I mean, he just goes into Masquerade, and that's it. I mean, that's the only real play he has. Yeah, sure, he's, you know, gets a bit of extra recovery, gets another Patchwork to hand, so he has something for next turn. He sets a card, and he passes. So I get extremely lucky here and draw into Quick Launch. Fan-freaking-tastic. It was one of the exact cards I needed to actually get going. Start off with the Lightning Storm, get rid of that Super Poly, then I go for Quick Launch, get the Tracer out of the deck, summon Chamber Dragon Maid. She's going to get me that other copy of Tidying. You know, I got 2 copies of Tidying, so that's nice. You know, I swapped these in over Infinite Permanence because I'm back running Veiler. So go into a Synchro, get the Chaos Ruler on the field, paying life points to beat the band here, and this guy ashes me anyway. So, okay, I don't get to mill 5. That's okay, it's fine. You know, at least I have a 3000 body on the field, I can clear that masquerade out of there, and I can save my life points from being damaged any further. He activates the Allure in Graveyard, special summons it back to the field. Sure, he negates Chaos Ruler, but I mean, he's already kind of negated, you know, from Ash, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. I set the Tiding, hopefully that might come in handy later. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. He gets another Allure on the field, I let it play. I'm like, you know what? He's only going for the field spell. That's all, the only play he's got left in his bag of tricks. Now I Ghost Ogre. Get rid of that field spell. Booyah! It's brilliant. I love Ghost Ogre. The only problem with Ghost Ogre is if they chain block you, you're kind of screwed. But Despia is still quite weak in terms of it doesn't have Branded Fusion yet. Oh yes, top deck into Collapse Serpent, and I'm gone. I'm away from here. So straight into Striker Dragon. Just gonna get so much value out of this. You get your Boot Sector, you get your Light Chaos Dragon, and I'm clearing his board. Not only am I going to clear his board, I'm also going to maybe go into Borload and set up a negate. He has one card in hand. I'm definitely in the driver's seat now. Only my own stupidity could mess this up for me at this point, which isn't out of the realm of possibility. I've done it before, totally misplayed and lost games. Happens to the best of us. Keep going anyway, go into Seal. You know, at least now if that card in hand was, you know, Nibiru or something, you know, I'm not totally screwed. Go into the Borload Savage. He only has one negate though, but it's all I really need. He's got one card in hand, one negate. I like those odds. Get Chaos Ruler back from the graveyard, and I get a chance to clear his field. Now, I could have gone full ham here, went into access code and tried to go for the kill, but I knew to just play it safe. Playing it safe, not something I'm extremely good at or like doing, but it's for promotion here. I wasn't taking any chances at all. He goes for the attack straight away. I bounce. He has the call boy, but you know what? I had to risk it. Use the negate, stop the call boy because we need to get that masquerade off the field. Sure, he can no longer do the life point damage, but I just need him gone. He needs to be out of there. Activates Seal in Graveyard. He activates a Luber. Sure, he gets a body on the field, but so do I. I decide, you know what, I'll go for Red Eyes MD. Now my thought process here was I could have used the Tiding to bounce the Red Eyes back to hand. It would have gave him a Luber back, but he also could have got a search off with a Luber. I don't know if he's got anything else in his deck that's even worth searching, but it just wasn't worth that chance. I just let it go through. You know, save the Tiding for when I really need it, and just play it out. You know, I still had a Tiding in hand, I had Absoluter, he draws for turn, he got nothing. So I did it, I got there. It was hard, it was difficult, and they did not make it easy. I mean, the amount of times I bricked, like, damn you Konami. But either way, here's the deck. You know, one Cyframe Driver, the 3 Effect Failure. I went with him because, you know, he's a light monster. We got the 2 Rocket Synchron, 3 Max C, and 2 Cyframe Gear Gamma. I love this card. It's such a good hand trap. One of the best in the game, if you ask me. 2 Ghost Ogre, because as you just seen, Ghost Ogre can literally save your ass and win your games. We've got 2 Ash Blossom, because it's once per turn. You can brick on it if you have open 2 of them. 1 Water Enchant, or 2 Water Enchantress, sorry, because it's semi-limited. 1 Chaos Dragon Light, 1 Chaos Dragon Black. Yeah, you can play more, but you don't really need to. You got the 1 Fairy Tale Snow and 2 Token Collector. This is a must at this stage. Everyone's running Adventure or Sword Soul or something. Rocket Tracer 3, it's the perfect number, especially in a 60 card deck. 1 Rocket Recharger, 3 Safred because it searches, you know, most of your dragons, pretty much all of them. Chamber Dragon Maid, just the one of. That's all you really need, I suppose. Destrudo, another good card to dump to the graveyard or special summon off of Seal. Absoluter, I went with 2 because it's a 60 card build. You can probably go with 2 Nocto, but I thought 1 is just enough. Another card you can kind of brick on. We got 1 Griffin Rider because you only really need the 1, I suppose. If he uses this effect, he goes back to the deck. 1 Chaos Dragon Legionnaire, 1 Chaos Emperor, the Dragon of Armageddon, another fantastic boss monster if you ask me. Red Eyes MD, another 1 of, and of course 2 Nibiru. I was playing 1 for a while, but I keep saying it, 60 card deck, play 2. Foolish Burial, because it's great for so many uses. 3 Lightning Storm, because Eldritch is a thing. 3 Chaos Space, because you want to open this in every hand. I'm not messing. Chaos Space, favourite card in the deck. 2 Rite of Armor Seer, because you know it's semi-limited, that's all you can really have. 1 Draco back, because it's one of your bricks. 1 Dragon Ravine, because yeah, you can search it off Romulus. Boot Sector, of course, for getting your rockets on the field. Faithful Adventure, only a 1 of as well, because you can set it from the deck. Maybe you want to play 2, but I just like the 1. 3 Quick Launch, fantastic card. 2 Call by the Grave, probably soon to be banned. And not to forget our 2 Tidying. Now, onto the extra deck. 1 Shooting Riser, hardly ever summon him, but he's a good card to have. 1 Borrelord Savage, just ultimately great card. Chaos Ruler, can win you games. Hot Red, fantastic, you use Chaos Ruler to go into him. Baraday as well, another good negate to set up, but you gotta set it up early on. 1 Pisty, 1 Striker Dragon, 1 Heretic Seal. I love Heretic Seal, really good card. Christian Halker Fibrax, because that is another card that can win you games. They see Halker Fibrax come out, they just scoop, that's it. Romulus, and of course Quad Borrel, good recovery card at times. IP Masquerena, another fantastic card, really good. Triple Burst, just good for going into Access Code. Nightmare Unicorn for that extra bounce, and Access Code, the main man. So what did you think, guys? How did you do in the event? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.